Multiple choice questions on Applied Mechanics number 3. Question 1. A load of 500 kilograms was lifted through a distance of 13 centimeters by an effort of 25 kilograms which moved through a distance of 650 centimeters. The velocity ratio of the lifting machine is A. 50 B. 55 C. 60 D. 65 E. 70.
The correct answer is option A, 50.
Question 2. The angle of friction is A. The ratio of the friction and the normal reaction. B. The force of friction when the body is in motion. C. The angle between the normal reaction and the resultant of normal reaction and limiting friction. D. The force of friction at which the body is just about to move.
The correct answer is option C. The angle between the normal reaction and the resultant of normal reaction and limiting friction.
Question 3. The motion of a particle is described by the relation x equals t to 10 tons plus 30, where x is in meters and t in seconds. The total distance traveled by the particle from t equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds would be A. 0 B. 30 meters C. 50 meters D. 60 meters E. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, 0.
Question 4. 3 forces which act on a rigid body to keep it in equilibrium. The forces must be coplanar and A. Concurrent B. Parallel C. Concurrent parallel D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, concurrent.
Question 5. For perfectly elastic bodies, the value of coefficient of restitution is A. 0 B. 0.5 C. 1.0 D. Between 0 and 1.
The correct answer is option C, 1.0.
Question 6. The maximum frictional force which comes into play, when a body just begins to slide over the surface of an other body, is known A. Sliding friction B. Rolling friction C. Limiting friction D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, limiting friction.
Question 7. 2 shots fired simultaneously from the top and bottom of a vertical tower with elevations of 30 degrees and 45 degrees respectively strike a target simultaneously. If horizontal distance of the target from the tower is 1,000 meters, the height of the tower is A. 350 meters B. 375 meters C. 400 meters D. 425 meters.
The correct answer is option D, 425 m.
Question 8. A stone of mass 1 kilogram is tied to a string of length 1 meter and whirled in a horizontal circle at a constant angular speed 5 rad per second. The tension in the string is A. 5 N B. 10 N C. 15 N D. 25 N. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option D, 25 N.
Question 9. The ratio of the moment of inertia of a rectangle about its centroidal axis to the moment of inertia about its base, is A. 1/4, B. 1/2, C. 3/4, D. 2.
The correct answer is option A, 1/4.
Question 10. The apparent weight of a man in a moving lift is less than his real weight when it is going down with A. Uniform speed, B. An acceleration, C. Linear momentum, D. Retardation.
The correct answer is option B, an acceleration.
Question 11. P is the force acting on a body whose mass is m and acceleration is f. The equation P, mf equals 0, is known as A. Equation of dynamics, B. Equation of dynamic equilibrium, C. Equation of statics, D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, equation of dynamics.
Question 12. Newton's law of motion is, A. Every body continues in its state of rest or of uniform motion, in a straight line, unless it is acted upon by some external force. B. The rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the impressed force, and takes place in the same direction, in which the force acts. C. To every action, there is always an equal and opposite reaction. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 13. Two particles have been projected at angles 64 degrees and 45 degrees to the horizontal. If the velocity of projection of first is 10 meters per second, the velocity of projection of the other for equal horizontal ranges is A. 9.3 meters per second, B. 8.3 meters per second, C. 7.3 meters per second, D. 6.3 meters per second.
The correct answer is option A, 9.3 meters per second.
Question 14. The necessary condition of equilibrium of a body is A. Algebraic sum of horizontal components of all the forces must be 0. B. Algebraic sum of vertical components of all the forces must be 0. C. Algebraic sum of the moments of the forces about a point must be 0. D. All A, B and C.
The correct answer is option D, all A, B and C.
Question 15. A trolley wire weighs 1 kilogram per meter length. The ends of the wire are attached to two poles 20 meters apart. If the horizontal tension is 1,000 kilograms, the central dip of the cable is A. 2 centimeters, B. 3 centimeters, C. 4 centimeters, D. 5 centimeters.
The correct answer is option D, 5 centimeters.
Question 16. Principle of transmissibility of forces states that, When a force acts upon a body, its effect is A. Maximum if it acts at the center of gravity of the body. B. Different at different points on its line of C. Same at every point on its line of action. D. Minimum if it acts at the CG of the body. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, same at every point on its line of action.
Question 17. A ball is dropped from a height of 2.25 meters on a smooth floor and rises to a height of 1.00 meters after the bounce. The coefficient of restitution between the ball and the floor is A. 0.33 B. 0.44 C. 0.57 D. 0.67
The correct answer is option D, 0.67.
Question 18. Question 27. A rod 5 meters in length is moving in a vertical plane. When it is inclined at 60 degrees to horizontal, its lower end is moving horizontally at 3 meters per second and upper end is moving in vertical direction. The velocity of its upper end is A. 0.5 meters per second B. 1.0 meters per second C. 1.5 meters per second D. 2.5 meters per second E. 3.0 meters per second.
The correct answer is option B, 1.0 meter per second.
Question 19. A marble ball is rolled on the smooth floor of a room to hit a wall. If the time taken by the ball in returning to the point of projection is twice the time taken in reaching the wall, the coefficient of restitution between the ball and the wall is A. 0.25 B. 0.50 C. 0.75 D. 1.0
The correct answer is option B, 0.50.
Question 20. A number of forces acting simultaneously on a particle of a body A. may not be replaced by a single force. B. may be replaced by a single force. C. may be replaced by a single force through CG of the body. D. may be replaced by a couple. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option B, may be replaced by a single force.
Question 21. The force acting on a point on the surface of a rigid body may be considered to act A. at the center of gravity of the body. B. on the periphery of the body. C. on any point on the line of action of the force. D. at any point on the surface normal to the line of action of the force.
The correct answer is option C, on any point on the line of action of the force.
Question 22. A satellite is said to move in a synchronous orbit if it moves at an altitude of 36,000 kilometers with a maximum velocity of about A. 7,000 kilometers per hour B. 8,000 kilometers per hour C. 9,000 kilometers per hour D. 10,000 per hour E. 11,000 kilometers per hour.
The correct answer is option E, 11,000 km per hour.
Question 23. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. A. The CG of a circle is at its center. B. The CG of a triangle is at the intersection of its medians. C. The CG of a rectangle is at the intersection of its diagonals. D. The CG of a semicircle is at a distance of r/2 from the center. E. The CG of an ellipse is at the intersection of axes.
The correct answer is option D. The CG of a semicircle is at a distance of r/2 from the center.
Question 24. A 49 kilograms lady stands on a spring scale in an elevator. During the first 5 seconds, starting from rest, the scale reads 69 kilograms. The velocity of the elevator will be A. 10 meters per second. B. 15 meters per second. C. 20 meters per second. D. 25 meters per second.
The correct answer is option C, 20 meters per second.
Question 25. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A rubber ball when strikes a wall rebounds, but a lead ball of same mass and velocity when strikes the same wall, falls down. A. Rubber and lead balls undergo equal changes in momentum. B. Change in momentum suffered by lead ball is less that of rubber ball. C. Momentum of rubber ball is less than that of lead ball. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option D, none of these.
Question 26. The instantaneous center of a member lies at the point of intersection of two lines drawn at the ends of the member such that the lines are inclined to the direction of motion of the ends at A. 30 degrees. B. 45 degrees. C. 60 degrees. D. 90 degrees.
The correct answer is option D, 90 degrees.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. Please comment, like and share.